Howdy, folks. My name is Marble, and my pronouns are she, her.
Hi, my name is Ray, and my pronouns are he, him.
And I'm Jupiter, and my pronouns are she, they. And welcome to Log Horizon, episode 16. Hey, how do you do a podcast? It's been a little bit.
It has.
It's been a year.
Yeah, we haven't done one in an entire year.
Oh, it's time for that joke to resurface. Aren't y'all excited?
We haven't done one since 2020.
Oh my god. Thank goodness.
Wow. Like, I could be wearing my, 2021 glasses right now. I could be, I don't... What do people do at New Year's? I've never known.
They stay up, they drink and party.
Yes.
I have never, I don't celebrate most holidays, most American holidays nowadays, but I have, never celebrated New Year's, ever.
I always have.
I always do. It's a different slightly for the Philippines.
Sure.
There's some superstitions that I have to adhere to, even if I'm living alone.
Sure.
For me, it's always been a family thing.
That too, yeah.
And until it wasn't. And now I always have little get-togethers with my friends. And this year happened to not be an exception. I decided that if, I was safe, I kept my mask on, I didn't get too close to folks. I went to a friend's house, and it was just a little small get-together, and we got to hang out, we watched movies, we played video games, and it was really nice, and it was probably the best start to 2021 I could ask for, just given how 2020 was.
I did a call with some friends, and we hung out for 6 or 7 hours or whatever. But the original plan is that we were going to watch a movie, and then we just got into a lot of existential conversations for 7 hours. And didn't watch a movie, and literally when the clock rolled over, it was just oh, Happy New Year. Anyway,
that's exactly what happened to me. It was just it was literally somebody just shouted wait, it's 11:59, and we were what? Oh my gosh! Everybody, get ready to do a countdown. We got to get the countdown up, and literally then right after that, the very millisecond that sentence ended, they were never mind, it's midnight. Happy New Year.
Oh, that's great.
But we literally just talked for probably a good 6 or 7 hours. I was there until 5 a.m.
Ooh, fun.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, it's free therapy. Just being around people.
Yeah. The 31st is also my parents' and my brother's wedding anniversaries.
Aww.
So family is very important for New Year's. Obviously, I did not go this year. I also worked yesterday. But I called both parties and said Happy New Year. And then usually we stay up and watch the ball drop and then do a loud noises in the house. It's a whole superstition thing. So I just did that alone, which did not feel silly at all because I do it every year. And then it was around 2:00 somehow, and then I went to bed. I don't know where the 2 hours went, but it happened. I think I was playing Age of Calamity, and then it was 2:00. That
fully, I feel yesterday hours passed minutes. I don't know what happened. Cause I'm a hell person. I always stay up extremely late. And yesterday I was up until 5 a.m. for we ended we met up earlier in the day and ended at 1:30. And then I stayed up until 5 a.m. for no reason and didn't even notice it happening.
Mm.
Well, hell yeah. It's a new year. It's a new year now.
But there's still a cold open.
Yep, some things never change.
It's true.
Some things never change, like the anime that we've chosen to watch. But some things do change. Like Ray, you're in a new house.
I'm in a new house. I'm hiding under a blanket at the moment, everybody. So if my audio sounds a little strange, we'll fix it in the next few weeks. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to bear with me sounding a little strange for a few weeks.
Yeah, and I'm actually, so something exciting about my setup is that I'm in the same apartment that I have been, and nothing about my setup has changed at all. So if I sound any different, please let me know. That's concerning.
If I sound any different, it's probably because I accidentally bumped some knobs.
I hate when I bump knobs.
Sometimes you're just bumping knobs, and it's just like, whoa,
why
is that like that?
Who put all these knobs here?
What are all these knobs doing?
Heck, I left all my knobs out.
My desk is covered in knobs,
and I'm bumping all of them.
Which one of these is the timbre? Which one's the timbre?
Somebody call the knob hotline. Hello, this is the knob hotline. How can I help you?
Hi, is this the knobbler? Am I speaking to the knobbler?
Yes, this is the knobbler. How can I help you?
Ray, with your setup, you sound like you're in heaven.
How can I? I'm always in heaven.
This is the knobbler.
Hi, it's me, the knobbler. How can I help you? It's not my setup, Jupiter. It's my voice. I have a heavenly voice.
You do.
And it's true. It's true.
You're welcome.
It's actually always had a reverb.
It's true. Hi, it's me.
In every episode, I've paid exorbitant amounts of money for the high-end software to de-echo Ray's voice, but in this episode, I'm not doing any of that, and this is the pure, uncut Ray.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody knows, but I spent about 2 years of my life practicing to get heaven reverb into my throat.
You don't understand. Normally, it's like $300 an episode to produce this show.
Mm-hmm. And I thank my co-host and editor for every time for doing it for free.
This feels like a great time to promote our Patreon.
Speaking of, if you would like to donate to our Patreon, we'd really appreciate it. You can give us money so that we can survive.
It's a new month. It's a new month of Patreon. We successfully did our first month of the Patreon.
Congratulations.
And now that it is the new year, new month, that classic phrase, new year, new month.
New year, new month.
New year, new month.
You can donate money to us at patreon.com/arcticaspects, or you're searching for artificial aspects of friendship in Patreon, and it takes you to our Patreon page where you can get early episodes and access to the sticker club, which we should start working on this month.
Yeah.
You gotta stick those stickers.
We gotta stick those stickers. So, yeah, heck it all to heck.
Whoa. I didn't realize we were cussing in 2021.
Jupiter, could you maybe tone it down just a little bit for me?
Yeah, we gotta build to that.
Gosh it all to darn.
Okay.
Kind
of walking the line there, but I guess that's fine.
You either have to commit or not at all, and we're asking you to not at all, but you're still committing. Could you not?
Hey, y'all.
Uh-huh.
I missed y'all. I haven't seen you since last year, and this is delightful for me.
It's been so long. My brain is also melting under this blanket. It's only been 10 minutes. So you'll hear me slowly degrade into a ball of mush by the end of it.
That's okay. Mush is fine.
Yeah, that's all right.
I am sitting in a pious position.
Oh, right. What I was going to say is that we'll put up a poll for the first sticker club sometime this month. So
Yay!
Watch out for that.
Sticker.
So this episode, we watched Log Horizon, episode 16, Return of the Goblin King. That gosh darn old Goblin King did a heckin' return.
That's a bug type move. No, wait, no, that's a normal type move. I'm thinking of U-turn.
Y'all watched an anime before this?
No, this is the first anime I've ever watched.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought we were just doing our regular podcast thing where we make up an episode of a show as if it were real and we talk about it, but now it sounds like y'all are talking about a real thing that you saw.
No, we're just deep into the bit. Did you not get the email I sent?
Let me check my email.
We're like super into it. There's layers now.
Okay. Right. All right. So I have your email subject line. There's layers now.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to click on it. Mm-hmm. And it says, Dear Marble, thank you for your PlayStation Store purchase. A receipt of your purchase is below. Be sure to keep it in a safe place for future reference. Order number. I'm not reading that.
Yeah, so did you keep it in a safe place for future reference?
Wait. I think this is the part that I missed. This email message has been delivered from a send-only address. Please do not reply to this message. For more information about your account, please visit the links below.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I think I get it now.
Okay, cool. Are you in?
Yeah.
Now did you get my email?
What's the subject?
The subject line is free credit cards now.
Okay, feel like that's probably in the spam folder, so let's take a look.
Yeah, look for the one that says unlimited credit card. It'll ask for your social security.
Wait, is it the one with the Dear I need an investment partner in the subject line?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Dear friend, I came across your email contact prior to a private search while in need of your assistance. I am a biological daughter of former president of Libya and a single mother and widow with 3 children. I have investment funds worth $27,500,000 United States dollar, and I need a trusted investment manager / partner because of my current refugee status. However, I am interested in you for investment project assistance in your country. Maybe from there, we can build business relationship in the nearest future. I am willing to negotiate an investment / business profit sharing ratio with you based on the future investment earning profits. If you are willing to handle this project on my behalf, kindly reply urgently to enable me to provide you with more information about the investment funds. Your urgent reply will be appreciated. I get it now.
Hey, do you ever think about how if selling information and using information that you bought was illegal, then all spam stuff would instantly go away very, very swiftly?
I do think about that sometimes.
Once in a while. Y'all, I love you both. I am melting by the minute. Can we please talk about Log Horizon?
Yeah, this one's about
It's the beach episode.
It's episode. What number is it? I can't
16?
even find it.
Okay. 16.
Log Horizon episode 16, The Groblem Problem.
Yes. Cold open. It's beach time. There's a party. And not like a good kind, but it's a group of people fighting some fish people.
Everybody's getting attacked by fish, which is kind of funny on the outside, but internally it's probably not great.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. This episode has some stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So the first of the stuff immediately that I just want to talk about for a second. It was a very small thing. So the Sahagwin, the fish folk,
mm-hmm.
for some reason, later on, later in this episode, not a couple of minutes later, they're referred to as blue goblins. Did you notice that?
Nope.
Bloblins.
Did you notice that they were called blue goblins?
That's such a missed opportunity. It's bloblins.
Bloblins.
Bloblins now.
You're right. It would be bloblins. But oh no, my brain. Oh no, hold on.
Your brain, Jupiter. Your brain, it's getting away.
Catch it. Throw a Pokeball.
Hold on. Okay, don't worry, everybody. I've got my brain under a little cup.
Okay, are you gonna let it free?
Did you put air holes?
Let it free outside so it can fly away?
I mean, it is my brain, right?
Yeah. I mean, whatever you do, you're totally within your rights. I'm just asking if you are going to let it go.
Just like Elsa.
You know what? I think what I'm actually gonna do is I'm just gonna put it in a tiny little enclosure on my shelf over here. And I will feed it little torn up pieces of dictionary pages.
Okay.
All right.
That sounds ideal.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know where to put this. I'm gonna be honest. I just think it's weird because this whole episode is about this massive goblin army that has risen up to just attack folks.
Because that's what demi-humans do.
Yeah.
That's you. Hey, that's you, Log Horizon. That's how dumb you sound.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird stuff going on here, but I just think that I don't know where to place this necessarily, but I just think that it's very weird to just equate the goblins and the fish folk. Like, doesn't that seem weird?
Yeah. I mean, like, the way I see it is it's like basically all the humans saying, well, they're both dangerous and big and scary, so they're the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like I think it's just like indicative overall of like the mindset of this episode. We'll get into it. Point is, the literal facts, they are getting attacked by a bunch of Sahagwin on the beach, and that's the cold open, and then they leave, I think. No, they look off in the mountain, and then it shows Marielle and the kids walking away, and then Marielle looks at the camera and looks kind of sad, and then that's the cold open.
Yes.
Wait, I'm sorry, did we just finish the cold open?
I think so.
That's fantastic. Happy 23 minutes into the podcast, everyone.
I'm trying not to think about it, okay? Let's keep rolling along at the speed of song.
Okay.
What is the speed of song?
I don't know. What's the tempo? Is it 120? Is it 1?
It's speed over Beethoven from DDR.
Oh my god.
Because, okay. So what happens next?
Nyanta is on a griffin.
For a minute, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where he is off to want to be.
And he goes, and that's it. That's the episode.
Nyanta in this episode really is just saying,
Nyanta in this episode is at peak Nyanta.
It's extremely peak Nyanta in this episode.
Who is both a mentor, but is also the chillest cat person you will ever meet at the same time.
Okay.
Wow.
Well,
I'm right here.
Yeah, Ray.
I'm sorry. It's not funny.
What's your chill level, Marble? Come on. What's your chill level right now?
14.5.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, you're pretty up there. Yeah. If you
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Celsius, of course.
Of course. If you and Nyanta were in a chill battle, I wouldn't know who would win, actually.
And go head to head.
I think I might be wrong on this, but I think that 14.5 degrees Celsius is actually like kind of warm.
Yeah, it's pretty high.
I'm gonna be real. I only learned I only kind of learned how Celsius works like 2 weeks ago.
That's fair.
Well, if it goes up, it gets hotter. If it goes down, it gets colder. What's there to learn about Celsius?
Yeah, no, I didn't know that. I didn't internalize that.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I don't know things, Raymond.
I'm sorry.
And if you measure in Kelvin, it's like you gotta have thousands of those to burn
stuff.
I
love
You gotta
Kelvins.
have thousands of those. If you want to burn something, you need like thousands of Kelvins. You gotta collect so many.
Yeah, it's like you can just go out there and find them, Kelvin Smith, Kelvin Klein. Yeah, thank you.
Well, some are kind of behind a paywall because you got to use those little like gotcha capsules and stuff to get some of those Kelvins.
Kelvin caps, yeah.
Kelvin and Hobbes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, that one's behind a paywall.
Yeah, because you have to buy the books. But honestly, I would do it anyways.
You know what they say about Kelvins? There's 150 or more to see.
Right. Right. There's 104 Kelvins of summer vacation.
But school comes around just to end it, am I right?
Yeah, I think you are. This is a very weird episode so far.
I'm melting.
Welcome to Deck of Friendship.
Deck of Kelvins.
Kelvin of Friendship.
Kelvin of Kelvin.
Nyanta sees a bunch of goblins doing things and comes back to the camp, and everybody just has a war meeting. We're just having war meetings now.
Yeah, it's all war meetings on this one.
Strategies, and it's like, wow, there's thousands of goblins, and they're gonna attack stuff because the Goblin King, the Groblem King is returning, and he's here to cause Groblem Problem.
Yeah, so basically, Shiro is explaining, like, it's been like 2 whatever weeks since the apocalypse. And if you remember, when this was a game, there was a quest where every 2 weeks the Goblin King would be recrowned, and if you defeated the Goblin King before the coronation, you'd get some cool stuff. And then I forget who says it, but somebody says basically to the extent of, we spent too much time trying to make life good. We should have been killing goblins.
Oh, yeah. Funny thing that you just said there. That's bad, actually.
Yeah, it's bad, actually.
Jupiter, I have a question.
Yeah, Joy?
Unrelated to the current train of thought. Can you please put Groblem Problem somewhere in the description of this podcast episode?
Yeah, I can do that for you, for sure.
That's the only description.
I really like saying Groblem Problem.
Do you want to, like, normally, I figure out the description, after I'm done editing, but, like, do you want to, like, workshop what the description is right now?
Let me type something out.
Yeah, please.
Let me.
There she goes. She's doing it.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me read this out loud. Here. What voice would you like me to read this in?
Give me a
Could you give could you do it with like reverence?
Yeah. Do it with your ethereal celestial whatever, the reverb. You know the reverb. You know what I'm talking about. Your god powers.
Yes, this one right here. Marble Cantus today at 10:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Discord says, in this episode, there is a Groblem Problem. Uh-oh.
And that's the description.
I think that's pretty good.
Oh, wait, hang on. I have to add something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to read it in the same voice?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please.
And Marble Cantus adds, Patreon, smiley face.
You don't have to have the space between the colon and the parenthesis when you put it in the description. I just had to do that so it wouldn't turn into an emoji.
Did you know that Discord has a setting to where you can put it so it doesn't change your emoticons into emoji? It's in the settings.
Oh, really?
It's in the settings? It's under settings.
I'm not doing this right now.
Anyway, so then they have they're having a telepathic conference.
Mm-hmm. Bless you.
Thank you.
And okay, so I'm very confused. I'm like a little confused by this telepathic conference.
I can explain because this is actually very cool.
I think it's. I want to hear your explanation, but I want to say the confusion I have first.
Absolutely.
Because it might not be related, to be honest. So they have this telepathic conference, which is just them like opening their voice chat links with all of the people. We didn't even talk about this. Oh my God. So never mind. I don't want to talk about the telepathic conference right now. I want to talk about the fact that no one has added each other to their friends list.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why they have to do telepathic links.
But I get it though, because it's like you're the people I have to see every day, and I work with you, but like I wouldn't like hang out with you.
Right, like that's everybody in Toya's party is friends with everybody in Crescent Moon, but none of the adults like Nyanta and Natsugu are. So the kids have to call all their friends and say, "Hey, are y'all good?" And the answer is no. We're being attacked by fish.
Like there's also like the the part where they're calling Shiro, so it's like linking up Shiro and the Crescent Moon Alliance via this like link, which is cool. I just find it so funny that like they're all just like I just never added them to my like, which is maybe especially baffling because like it was a game before this. They hung out before this. They knew each other before this.
Well, Shiro doesn't add everybody. We saw the whole Shiro thing about people were taking advantage of him. Remember that?
I don't care. Add your friends to your friends list.
But what if they're not your friends?
Then don't add them to your friends list.
They're around each other all the time, though.
But what if they're not friends?
I think that Ray makes a good point.
I don't add everybody to my friends list, but I'm very guarded with my friends. That's my take on it.
I guess that's fair. It's sort of like how Jamie Heidemann never added Adam Mythbuster to his friends list. Adam Savage, I remember now his name.
No, it's Adam Mythbuster.
Savage Adam.
Like, everybody in DDD, Kirby, is friends, and they're all friends with Krusty, but, like, Shiro isn't friends with those people.
Right. So, I have a question now for you.
Answer.
Which characters in Log Horizon are a Jamie Heineman, and which characters are an Adam Savage?
Oh, Shiro and Krusty, 100%.
It's an alignment chart. Toya
is
Toya's for sure a Jamie.
A Jamie, and Minori's an Adam.
Yeah.
Rudy is also a Jamie.
No, Rundlehouse is an Adam. Are you kidding me?
Actually, no, Rundlehouse is an Adam. What are we even doing anymore?
See, I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with the source material here.
I'm trying to remember any scrap of anything about Mythbusters at the moment.
I just wanted to talk about how the Mythbusters worked together for like 15 years and were never friends.
Yeah, that is the one thing I do know about Mythbusters. I also remember one time I was like, wow, I should watch this show. And then I watched an episode of it and they were like, can you curve a bullet in real life? And then they were like, no. And then it ended.
Yeah.
I remember that episode. You ever think about how you should add people to your friends list if you're friends?
No.
Sometimes.
Well, the people in Log Horizon sure don't.
Dang.
I'm trying to bring it back. That's what I'm trying to do here.
I understand that, like, it's we tried to take like a shortcut through Mythbusters Way, but it like ended up winding around for a while.
Not being a shortcut.
Yeah, and then sometimes you just have to like sort of like cut through the woods to get back on the main path.
Yeah. Speaking of the main path, remember when Shiro was like, hey, if you die in the game, you lose all of your memories, and Krusty is like, oh, that's why I can't remember anything.
And everyone was like, that's chill. Yeah, I remember that. That was really cool.
Actually, I think Krusty was the one that was like, that's okay, and everyone else is like, what?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I just don't remember the name of my cat or my parents or whatever.
Okay, Krusty.
Krusty is literally like, you could probably die like a couple dozen times, and it would only be a little inconvenient.
I want to remember the name of my cat, Krusty, excuse you.
Well, it feels to me like Krusty is like fully, like, he is like absolutely, heck it, I'm having too much fun being a powerful sword boy. Heck the human world. I'm gonna stay here, and everyone else is gonna come with me, because I want friends.
That's cute.
Ish.
Also add me on your friends list, please. I have no friends on here. My name is Krusty. I have no friends. Please add me, please. Nobody's added me yet.
Hey, can somebody, like, clear up the forum? It's just this guy named Krusty saying, please add me to your friend list over and over. It's getting really clogged up in there. Can somebody get the mods?
Can somebody send him to the cathedral?
Will follow for follow, Krusty.
Oh my gosh.
Reply guy Krusty.
Oh no.
Krusty is a reply guy, and you know it.
He's like a friendship reply guy, though.
Yeah.
Except to Princess Lunesia. He's just a regular reply guy for her.
Oh my god.
Oh, you know that Krusty is making replies to Princess Lunesia's video essays and being wrong, just like saying a bunch of wrong things as if he's right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Actually, according to the encyclopedia of
I want to punch Krusty now.
Actually,
Thanks.
You didn't use that word right. Gives incorrect definition.
Lunesia has like a degree in whatever she's talking about, and he's like, actually, according to my middle school textbook.
Actually, if you read this book by Rainesha, weird, it's by the same name as you. He says that
I was gonna say that exact same joke, Ray.
Thanks. That's like a really high compliment. I know you're not complimenting me, but thanks.
I'm always complimenting you. Me being in your presence is a compliment.
There we go. There it is. All right.
That's
time
so
to go, y'all.
sweet of you,
Bye.
Jupiter.
Time to go. I've been disowned from Deck of Friendship.
No!
What?
I'm the glue that holds us together. Actually, I'm just sticky tape, so, you know.
We have to apply more every week.
And we're the bread.
Y'all are the bread, and I'm the sticky tape that holds us all together.
What kind of bread, Jupiter?
Well, we're each different types of bread. I think.
Yeah, what kind are you?
I think I'm like a whole wheat.
Okay. What kind are you, Ray?
I'm rye.
Okay, so there's a piece of rye and a piece of whole wheat held together by sticky tape.
And that's Deck of Friendship.
And it walks into a bar.
And it says, "Howdy, folks. I got a sticker idea, y'all."
That's pretty good. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway.
Let's talk about the kids. I don't care about all this war talk anymore. I want to talk about the kids.
The kids who decide to participate in a war.
Yeah, but can I say one thing, Ray? Really quick. And also Joy, if you will give me permission as well.
Yeah.
So, the thing that I noticed during the telepathic conference scene, and like legit, there was like a telepathic operator for like one end of the conversation.
How can I direct your call?
How can I direct your telepathy?
Your brain magic.
But okay, so on Shiro's side of things, at the start of the conference, like Shiro's explaining stuff, and then it pans over everyone else at the table, oh my god, why am I forgetting literally everyone's name?
Henrietta.
Yeah, it passes over everyone, like Henrietta. There's some other folks there that I don't know their names. But they are like silently opening and closing their mouths as Shiro is talking, and like, and it just pans over them, and it's like Marielle with her hand to her ear, just like opening and closing her mouth, but saying nothing.
They're all mocking Shiro.
And there are two other people doing it, and I was like, oh, is that important? Is that how the part of how the telepathy works, like getting to different people? But then later there's like other people in the room talking,
yeah.
and it seems like it's just like a speakerphone, but for telepathy, and I don't know what that was or what's going on.
Can I give you my personal headcanon?
Yeah,
yes,
go for it.
My personal headcanon is that like Shiro was trying to relay information, but everyone else in the room was in a separate telepathy phone call, just being like, "Oh my god, this guy's a friggin' idiot."
Have you seen this dweeb? Have you seen this dork in glasses?
Look at his glasses. I want to punch him.
Goodness.
I'm gonna dunk him in the toilet. Oh my god.
And that's why Marielle was trying to like talk back to understand what was happening, because she was getting Shiro's voice and she was getting everybody else's voice making fun of Shiro all at the same time.
Let me put you all on mute. Hold on.
All right, Shiro, what'd you say? This is Krusty. Shiro, this is Nyanta. Okay, all right, hang on. Shiro, and it's one of the fish. That I don't know what they sound like, so I can't make a joke about that, but you know, it's one of the fish. That's the next
They just
joke.
sound like a Murloc from WoW or something. I don't know. Yeah, that.
Constantly just jumping in between voice channels in the Log Horizon Discord server.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's talk about Choshi's Jeopardy, though. They played Jeopardy on this episode.
Huh?
Can I get
a section of the wiki.
Choshi's Jeopardy for 500, Marielle?
Do you think that on Jeopardy, one of the categories was ever just Jeopardy?
If it was, that'd be pretty cruel.
Yeah.
What, you don't watch our show, idiot?
Although, no, I think it would be fair, because I'm pretty sure that every contestant who goes on to Jeopardy watches every episode of Jeopardy to, like, try and game the system.
Right.
I thought everybody just took out their brain and started feeding it dictionary paper pieces to get ready for Jeopardy.
That's what I do.
That's what I do as well. Well, like, you know, some people, like, you know, try and do a lot of brain training. But I'm sort of like, you know, AFK grinding knowledge.
Can I tell you all a secret?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a secret. This is something I've never told anyone before, except maybe all the people I know in real life.
Okay.
There was an anime convention I used to go to in Chicago. The person who runs it is gross, so nobody really goes anymore. But I went for like a good 7-8 years, right? And in those 7 to 8 years, there was always a panel called Anime Jeopardy that I went to every single year. And I would go to Anime Jeopardy, and, you know, the way it works is they just pick someone from around the room. Like, they pick contestants based on who's raising their hands. And I've been picked every single year. Every single one. And I always sit up there and I get almost every question wrong. And that's every single year. It always happened. Every single year. They pick me. I raise my hand. They pick me. I should say the one guy in charge of the panel picks me. I don't know. I don't think it's on purpose because I only see him once a year. But he picks me. I go up there. I try. I really do. I try. But I get every question wrong.
What if like Deck of Friendship does a panel at a convention one day, and we just steal that idea, but we have it all be audience submitted anime questions, and we're playing the game?
That would be so funny, though.
That would be great because all my answers would not.
We would have to have somebody else put it together, though. We wouldn't be able to look at it beforehand.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be that hard.
Whoops, that's accidentally a fun idea.
Yeah.
Oopsies. Somebody talk about the children and their determination and conviction.
They find out that there's going to be a town full of people they care about. They're people of the land, so if they die in the game, they die for real. And they find out that the people of the land that were nice to them are getting attacked by the Groblins. So they decided they're about to have a Groblem Problem, and the kids are like, hey, that's probably a bad thing, so we should, help them.
Yeah, hey, we shouldn't, maybe, controversial opinion, but maybe we shouldn't let a whole town full of people die.
Maybe. And then that is met with a lot of pushback for some reason. Almost every other adventurer is like, no, you gotta think of yourself in a time like this. And it's like, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all of the kids are like, so here's the strategy. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's the plan. You know, we gotta go save Eastall. We gotta go over there and just at least warn them or let them know or help in some way. And the kids are having this big conversation, and then it just pans over to the adults sitting around a campfire looking at them, and they're all just
They all go, and then they go anyway, and then...
Yeah, they're like, hey, can we scout? And they're like, all right. And then they're like,
and Minori's like, I only said we can scout so we can actually do something, y'all, because Minori's actually the best.
Minori is the best.
Minori's aight.
And then they get to the town, and uh-oh, they forgot their passport. No, actually, the town is destroyed. That was just a funny little misdirection.
No, I don't think the whole town. I think just a farm.
Okay, the farm is destroyed, and that sucks because that's where they get all their agriculture and their corn and their food.
Also, a little girl died.
Oh yeah, it's implied that the little girl dies. It's implied.
Heavily implied, yeah. So, yeah, they
and Toya actually does a good thing and buries the little girl's doll, and I was emotional.
Yeah, that was really sweet.
That was a very quiet moment, but very good.
Yeah, absolutely. However, I want to talk about this. So in the previous 2 episodes or whatever, or when Shiro was talking to the Nightcore man, and remember that the Nightcore man was like Shiro asked him hey, did you ever consider that maybe goblins and other such would have souls? And then Nightcore Man was like, no. And that was the last that was said of it. And like, you would hope, right, that they would do something to try and like, you know, confront that question. But instead what they do is they, 2 episodes later, are like, okay, so narratively, now the goblins have done something that can be seen as indefensible. They are clearly, you know, in the story, monstrous. Therefore, we are just going to throw away all of those ethical questions that we were talking about because now they deserve it. And that sucks. From a writing perspective, that really sucks.
From a writing perspective, you did it wrong. Go back and try again.
Maybe rethink that one.
Yeah, because like it's just like creating a narratively justifiable, quote unquote, reason for the like prejudice and attitudes that are taken by the characters.
Yes.
Like, they are never going to address this properly. I think like the most that moment with the Nightcore Man of do goblins have souls? No, move on. I think is the most indicative of the like general attitude of this show of like interesting question. Anyway, never mind.
At least we brought it up.
I guess like it's like the show is constantly wanting to get half points.
I think that, like, there is value in bringing it up, but that value is tarnished completely when they're just like, okay, nope.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it's like,
absolutely.
It's like saying, hey, don't these D&D tropes sound a little, I don't know, problematic? And then being like, nah, I was thinking too hard.
Oh, God, yeah, It's wild. It is fully wild. And like...
It's Breath of the
Weath. Yeah, I don't know. Like, we don't have to keep talking about it, but yeah, that's just the vibe. Those are just the thoughts.
They're good thoughts.
I appreciate it.
But, you know, they're probably not true, so whatever.
You thought about it, but you didn't think about it, actually.
Didn't think about it hard enough.
You know, I was thinking too hard, my bad.
Yeah, actually, you know, forget everything I just said. I don't think I'm onto anything.
It's not that deep.
Yeah. I think they're just goblins. It's fine.
Jupiter, that's not the story that this narrative wants to tell. And I'm balking at the fact that you would try to think so hard.
Whoa. Careful where you put those bulks.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got make sure you put them in bulk storage.
Okay, let me just go put those away.
What an episode this is.
Yeah.
I think here's the thing. I feel like a lot of our episodes recently have been really weird. And I think this one is like kind of just normal funny. Like it's not terrifying weird funny. It's just like regular funny.
I can't tell because my brain is mush.
I wish I had one of those.
Mush?
Ow, aubergine. No! He attacked me. This
episode ends with the adults deciding that the kids were right and that they should protect this village. And Minori shares her plan and says, we're going to attack the goblins first.
I like how Minori is not just the smartest person in her party, but also, like, out of all the adults there.
Yeah. And I'm like... When I was watching this the first time, like, maybe it's because of how the dub did it, but it felt like the adults were waiting for the kids to come to that conclusion, but I did not get that feel from here.
Yeah, I sort of got the vibe that, like, they were waiting for the kids to, like, make the right decision or whatever.
Mm-hmm. But it didn't get executed well, or that's not the point they were making?
Yeah, it sort of just felt like the adults were just being selfish.
Right.
Yeah.
But, like, I want to believe that Nyanta and Natsuko, well, Nyanta as a character was waiting for the kids to come to the correct conclusions.
Mm-hmm. But then, like, one of the adults literally says, or, like, when they're around the campfire, they're like, well, the goblins will raise a bunch of other towns, so it's not worth it to save this one.
Right. Also, I said dubs, I meant subs, sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're gonna be put in anime jail.
I'm already there.
I
don't know. There's no joke.
There's no joke at the end of this tunnel.
You know what is at the end of this tunnel? At the end of the episode. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Ray has been absolutely dying to end this episode because he is currently boiling under a blanket.
Yes, since minute 22 when we finished the cold open.
But I do have something to tell I almost said the three of you.
Me, Ray, and Ray's blanket.
But okay, the actual reason is that I looked at Discord and counted the bubbles and didn't account for the fact that I'm one of them.
Are you one of them?
Are you one of the bubbles?
Oh my gosh, wait, I think I might be one of them.
Oh.
I'm definitely not, right?
That's weird. So we're all a bubble? Are we all the same bubble, or are we like each different ones?
Well, they're bubbles, but not like bubbles.
They're not bubbles, they're circles. This is a hard bit to follow.
We have 3 iTunes reviews.
Hey, one for each bubble.
One for each bubble. Let's go.
Me first.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm sorry. No, someone else can go first. That was a joke.
No, that was...
No, we're going in order. Go.
That was effective delegation. Come on, take it.
Yeah, go.
Beanbagologist gave us a 5-star iTunes review on 12/15. Does that say 2020? What is that?
It was a year ago, yes, I know.
Whoa.
Yeah, this all 3, I'm sorry to say, but all 3 of these reviews are a year old.
They said, thanks, gang. I get a lot of podcast time while I work, and I slammed through the backlog of this podcast in less than 3 weeks. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, wowzers.
It kept me company on my solo night shift, and is one of my favorites of all time. I say this as someone who has never watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, I watched some GX in the long, long ago. These hosts are fun, funny, and delightful. They have good vibes and a gentle energy even when the goofs are making you laugh out loud. It's a really great listening experience. I don't know how else to say it. In these wild times, I'm very glad to have it. They watch animes that weren't in my circle and make me feel like I too am fondly remembering how good and or bad they were with friends. That's so sweet.
It's a really sweet review.
3 weeks. Take care.
Yeah, 3... Yeah, wowzer. Well, I've done that. I've done that before.
I've done that to podcasts. I've driven a lot. I've been there.
Okay.
I mean, the episodes are shorter, but there was like the time that I listened to like all episodes of the Magnus Archives in like 2 weeks. So
that's fair.
Yeah, it's possible.
I've done that.
I might have done that with the Adventure Zone, but I can't remember.
Hard to say.
Remember Adventure Zone when they were like
Adventure Zone. Oh, I thought you were doing the I thought you were doing the Batman theme.
Please be careful before Clint comes and attacks us with hugs.
This song doesn't belong to them.
I'm sorry, Ray. Did you say be careful before Clint attacks us?
With hugs.
With hugs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't own that song. That is Deja Vu by hang on. Ataraxia.
Yes, Ataraxia, correct.
Anyway.
But they might attack us, so.
They might. I mean, okay, out of the 4 McElroys on that podcast, which one do you think has the most DPS?
It's got to be Clint, because I think
it's still Clint.
I think it's
Clint.
Yeah, no, I think that Clint has the most DPS. He also has like more like life experience, so he could probably like take somebody down in like 2 seconds flat.
He'll hit us in the critical spots and get critical damage.
Plus, here's the thing: is that he would definitely win because who would hurt Clint McElroy?
Who would hurt Clint McElroy?
That's a Jeopardy question. Or answer. I'm sorry, that's a Jeopardy answer.
And your Jeopardy answer is? Who would hurt? Clint McElroy. Oh my god.
Thank you for that review, Beanbagologist.
Thank you for that review, Beanbagologist. Hey, we also have a 5-star review by Bart the Dude.
Wow!
Who, the header is, if you don't listen, I'll deck your friendship.
Don't.
Violence.
Please.
Violence.
Don't.
Violence in the comments today.
No, don't, though.
Violence is kind of poggers. I shouldn't say that.
I'm not in violence ray mode, so I can't condone it at the moment.
Okay.
Bart writes, can you name a more iconic trio than these three friends? Don't say Ed, Ed, and Eddie. No, exactly. These people are the funniest people around, and they'll tear any friendship-based anime to pieces. Within reason. Just listen to the dang podcast, IDK, man. Trust me.
Love that.
Thanks, Bart the dude.
Thank you. It was a very funny review.
It was funny and silly, and I liked it a lot.
It was a funny and silly and charming review.
It made me
Thank
go,
you so much. It made me go,
Are we playing Need for Speed? Why are we playing Need for Speed?
I don't know.
Why are we playing Gran Turismo 2 for the PlayStation?
Hey, Ray, why does anybody do anything?
Hey, I found this out literally last night, but did you know that there's a Need for Speed kids animated TV show?
Yes, I did.
I did not.
I can't believe that. What are capitalists doing?
Not their best. I'll tell you what.
They're doing something, and I don't like it. They have some kind of machinations going on, I think.
Should I read this in a fun voice?
Read it in a fun voice.
Honestly, yeah, read it in a fun voice.
I actually really like fun. That was something that, I developed over the last year since we've seen each other.
Like the band Fun?
Yes. Is that a band?
Yeah, they did a Shut Up and Dance, right? Am I making that up? I don't know.
Tell people to shut up. That's rude.
Yeah, that's so rude, Ray.
Okay, shut up and dance, y'all.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm doing it. I'm dancing. I'm dancing currently.
Okay. You know, I'm not gonna do a silly. We got a 5-star review.
Do a
y'all.
silly voice. You can't just say I'm gonna do a silly voice and then not do a silly voice.
I could finally introduce the Troubling Man to the two of you.
Wait, are we gonna see Troubling Man? Are we gonna hear Troubling Man?
Are you about to meet the Troubling Man?
Abba!
I've been wanting to meet Troubling Man for weeks.
Wait, can I meet Trebling Man?
No, he's more of a bass. Simply Edoran gave us a 5-star review and said, top 5 for sure. Deck of Friendship is definitely in my top 5 podcasts. The lovely hosts, Ray, Marble, Jupiter, and sometimes a guest, or their 4th official host, Joe, talk about anime, sometimes, and the class struggle. They've covered Yu-Gi-Oh!, my favorite, Season 1, of course, Fighting Food-Ons, and much more. They're generally really funny and kind people, and I love what they do so much.
Oh.
I did not know you had that voice inside of you,
Yeah,
Ray.
I literally that is such a departure from everything I've ever heard. Troubling Man did not disappoint.
Yeah, no, I love Troubling Man. He's great. Thank you for the review.
Thank you so much, Simply Outeran, for the review.
Kind.
Thank you. I was troubled, but it wasn't your fault, Simply Outeran.
It was my fault. I'm so sorry.
On a scale of 1 to troubling, how troubling are you right now?
Me personally?
Just all of us.
I mean, I'm always troubling on some level.
I think baseline, I'm like a 7.
I'm typically like a. Did you say 1 to 10?
Sure, I said 1 to troubling.
Oh, I'm pretty 15.
This sucks.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how troubling am I?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah out of 10?
Yeah out of 10.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about me.
No, it isn't.
Okay.
Hey, thank you so much for listening to Deck of Friendship. You can find us on Twitter at FriendshipDeck. We, as of this episode, as of a couple of days before this episode goes out, in fact, we are fully caught up on YouTube, and this episode will be going out in sync, on YouTube and in the podcast feed, so we're fully caught up now. Hey!
Yeah, we've caught up on YouTube. We've watched all of YouTube.
We've watched every YouTube video.
What's YouTube?
It's a band.
Thanks for watching all those videos for me. I didn't want to do it.
You're welcome. I didn't have a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, like, they keep putting out new ones for some reason.
But, like, I don't really like the current season.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, like, I was a really, you know, big fan of YouTube 2004, but when, you know, YouTube Brotherhood came out, like, it just wasn't the same.
It wasn't. I think that's fair to say.
What a mixed messages joke. What a mixed messages joke. Thank you so much. Oh, Patreon.
Patreon?
You can go to our Patreon, patreon.com/arttechaspect.
Yay!
You can find us on Patreon, or you can search for Patreon, artificial aspects of friendship in the Patreon search bar. And you will find us, where you can get early access to episodes of Deck of Friendship and Artificial Ghost Radio, and access to our sticker club.
And that's just beautiful.
And that's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
That right there, that's
Thanks,
nature.
everybody.
And this episode doesn't have any more inside of it, because it's over now.